Hello and welcome back to episode number 5 of this Road to Glory with Hinckley LRFC. Today's first match will be against Wick in the FA Vars first qualifying round, so let's get into that match right now. Two changes. Alcott comes in for Reed and Yexley comes in for Geno at right back. Rose, Crowther, Rose again, Griffith on the left hand side. Looks for Walter Rose, and they're just knocking around a nice little triangle there. Ball through to England Etheridge, who I think was offside. He was. Flag went up immediately. He was a yard or two offside there, yeah, well offside. Ball from Langston through to England Etheridge. Good finish by him, but clearly offside. Brennan picks it up on the left hand side, can run at the defence, going to try and get towards the byline. He does get to the byline, pulls it back. Alcott's there, and he finds his way into the net. Simon Alcott opens the scoring inside the first half an hour. Brennan with a run down the left hand side, got himself to the byline, crossing towards the far stick, and Alcott's header, and Engelford could not hang on to it, and it found its way into the net 1-0. Strong with the throw on the right hand side into England Etheridge. Sandford. England Etheridge ball in towards Gear. That's a fantastic header from Jaden Gear. Looped it over the goalkeeper back into the far corner, and it's 1-1. As a poor pass, and Stanbridge picks it up. Beach now. Out to the left and Brennan. There's a man on the overlap, but he doesn't use him. Clements has it there back to goal. Chips it back into the path of Brennan. Tom Brennan now. Pulls back to his box. Hollis! What a finish from Chris Hollis. The fullback with an extraordinary goal. That ball's chipped out to Brennan on the left hand side. Did so well to hold it up. Laid it back into Hollis. First time shot inside the far post. 2-1 Hinckley. Well, it wasn't pretty, but the job is done. 2-1 victory away to Wick here today, and we are through to the next round of the FA Vars. Today's game we take on Newport Pagnell. They're in 9th with 9 points from 5 games. It's a good chance to move in closer to the top 2. And it's a goal. And it's been scored by Neville and Zembla. Corner kick came in. It was the header hit the bar. Clemens picked it up, laid it back to Nzembla, and he fires it in. What a finish. And it's 1-0 to Hinckley. Comes forward, fires it, Liversedge it in behind the defence, fires a shot and goes under Piper, and it's 1-1. Gorman, corner kick, Allen gets there, and Casey Allen with his second of the season. He's volleyed it home from about 6 yards out. Gorman with the corner kick to the near post. Allen gets there, and the keeper doesn't move, and it's 2-1 just before half time. Liversedge, Geno with a tackle, and that's going to be a second yellow card there. I think for Geno it is, and Danny Geno has been sent off. Curtis now into Lyon. Reynolds from distance, he's hit the bar, and how? Well, it's not pretty at all, but we've ground out a 2-1 victory here against Newport Pagnell, and that win takes us up to second in the league table, 3 points behind Rugby, who have 2 games in hand. I think catching them is going to be a huge task this season, but we're in the top 2, and that's where we want to be. So today's match is the United Counties League Challenge Trophy, and we make the short trip across to Lutworth Athletic in the first round. Elner, free kick towards the far post, and the header is over the bar. Ralston picks up that ball into Gorman now on the left hand side, using his legs to get away from his man. Gets to the byline, ball in towards the far post. Brennan with the header and sits the bar. Hollis now on the left hand side. Great switch ball. Brennan through 1-on-1, and he misses the target. Yexley. Can he get a ball across? Gets towards the byline, pulls it back for Douglas. Yexley again. Douglas back to Lynch. 30 yards out into Stanbridge. Edge of the box, and Ollie Stanbridge fires it home, and Hinckley take the lead a couple of minutes before half time. It's a great finish from Ollie Stanbridge. Clarence. Infield to Milner. Stanbridge cuts that out. Clemens now. Lynch out to the left and Gorman. Hollis on his outside. Try and stretch his legs. Looks infield to Gorman. Lovely little 1-2. Hollis can get the crossing. Brennan's free at the far stick. And Don Brennan heads home. And it's 2-0. And Hinckley have 1 foot in the second round. Lynch. Free kick towards Stanbridge. And Ollie Stanbridge seals it. With 90 minutes on the clock. Header back across the goalkeeper. Into the corner of the net. And it's 3-0. And Hinckley now have booked their place in the second round of the trophy. Job done here at Lutterworth, through to the second round of the United Counties League Challenge Trophy. So today's game is away against Easington Sports, who are 20th in the league. Just won 1 game all season. That was a 1-0 victory over Potton. Team today, Piper in goal, Hollis and Sumbu, Allen and Geno across the back, Lynch in front of them, Beach and Douglas in midfield, Gorman on the left, and Zembala on the right, and Lewis Clements up front on his own. Comes in field to Douglas. Great ball through for Brennan. Squares across and Clements with a simple tap in. Gorman now has a great ball through. Clements is through 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper and it's saved. Brennan can get there. He's at the post. Douglas fires it and it's saved. Jepson with the free kick. Strikes it and Kirkwood tips it round the post. Corner kick to Hinckley. Yexley to Brennan. Jepson's just in field and Brennan with a great run again. Can he get towards the byline? He does. Gets the crossing. Beach gets up and he's hit the bar. Job done. 1-0 victory away from home. We probably should have got a second at some point during the game, didn't, but we get the victory and it keeps us in the top two and keeps us on that hunt for promotion. So after beating Lutterworth Athletic in the first round of the United Counties League Challenge Trophy, we get Lutterworth Town in the second round. This time we're at home and that game will be played on the 30th of October, which is in a month's time. 7 changes for this FA Vars game against Bermonton Heath. Piper, Hollis, Geno and Lynch are the players that remain from the previous game. Benson picks his ball up, runs into the centre of the field, challenging Langham will get the ball, goes back to Lyon. Lyon crosses halfway, interfield to Lynch, Benson, Stanbridge, Hollis on the left hand side, can he beat his man? He does, he goes past his man, tries to get the cross in, it's collected by Dempsey. Ball fired long up the field, but Geno can take it down and bring it over halfway. Geno infield to Jepson, lovely little 1-2, Geno now down to the byline, gets the cross in, and the header's gone in by Connor Benson. It went through the hands of Dempsey. It was a cross from Geno to the far stick, and Connor Benson got the header, and it's just gone right through the goalkeeper. That's poor goalkeeping, and Hinckley lead with their first shot on target. Corner kick now, Jepson will take it, left-footed, in-swinger, puts that ball in, it's headed over. Alcott hits the shot and it's hit the bar. Dempsey fires that ball long, but there's no one there and Lyon can take it down, and it finds its way back to Piper in the Hinckley goal. He launches it upfield, Clements is through, goes wide though. Clements now on the byline, tackled by Quigley, he rides it, lays it back infield to Jepson. Lynch hit the bar and palmed away by Dempsey. Geno with a free kick. Lyon gets up, and we're through to the third qualifying round of the FA Vars. Free kick into the near post. Lyon got up, and he's just headed the ball over the goalkeeper off the underside of the bar, and it's 2-0. Young in swinging corner. Puts a ball in. Dorrington gets there first, and it's 2-1. They've got one back, and there's 5 minutes left. Benson now cutting in field into Stanbridge. Stanbridge hits the shot and it's at the post. Warren fires that ball. Ralston will head it away, and Brennan fires it down the pitch. And Clements, will he get there? He can't, and Dempsey clears it away. Benson lays it back to Nsumbu. Lynch into Jepson. Clement with his back to goal, chips into the path of Brennan. Brennan's through and Dempsey makes a save. Brennan picks it back up. Can he get it back into the box? Don Brennan lays it back to Geno. Lynch. Stanbridge is with a bit of space. Benson! And Connor Benson definitely seals it now with 3 minutes left. It's Hinckley 3, Bermonton Heath 1, and that was recovered by Brennan. Back to Geno. They worked it across from right to left. Stanbridge out to Benson. He's just curled it round the goalkeeper, and it's 3-1. Lyon now in his own box. Will look upfield for Clements. Great touch from Clements. Lays it back to Lynch. Stanbridge. Men getting forward. Benson out to the left. Plays it back in Stanbridge, and it's 4-1. An injury time goal from Ollie Stanbridge. It was a lovely play. Men were flooding forward. Stanbridge, the architect as well. Out to Benson on the left. Back in field to Stanbridge. And that is a lovely finish. Past the goalkeeper at his near post. Hinckley Leicester Road 4. Bermonton Heath 1. And they're through to the next round of the FA Vars. A 4-1 victory today. 6 shots on target. 4 goals. 2 for Connor Benson. And it's job done and we're through to the next round. So, 5 games played in this episode. Victories in the FA Vars against Wick and Bermonton Heath see us in the first round proper of the FA Vars. A victory over Lutterworth Athletic in the United Counties League Challenge Trophy, which sees us take on Lutterworth Town in the next round of that. And 2 victories in the league over Eatonton Sports and Newport Pagnell. That sees us go second in the table with 18 points from 9 games. Rugby still at top of the table, 7 wins from 7 games and a 17 goal difference, with 2 points clear over Country Sphinx They do have a game in hand, but we are exactly where we want to be right now in those promotion places, and hopefully we can keep building on this and be in this promotion hunt as this season progresses. And with that, that is the end of the episode. It's 3 weeks before we play again, and we play Rothwell Corinthians, who are bottom of the league table, who haven't won a game all season. So we come back for that one in the next episode. And if you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.